Angel Reese says WNBA players could go on strike over salary and benefits.
Career you choose, you should probably look at what the career earnings are of going into that field. What I'll also say is this: every single one of you WNBA players, you better pray that Caitlin Clark doesn't get injured, because she's keeping your league afloat.
Angel Reese just lit a match and tossed it into the middle of the WNBA. She suggested players might go on strike over low salaries and benefits. But instead of sparking a movement, she sparked a backlash, and Patrick Bet-David, of all people, came with receipts that tore her argument apart like a wet napkin. From
coming this year, we'll still be on the rookie contract again. The ones that the year after, they gonna get more. They probably gonna be making more than us. No, they are.
Who's that?
I'm hurt. They are. Like, yeah. I've been in the meetings. They are. I need to get in the. I need to get in the field. You need to come to the meetings. I gotta get in the meetings because I'm hearing like, yeah, they don't give us. If y'all don't give us what we want, like, we sit out. That's a possibility for real.
Layups to missed points about business. This is one meltdown you have to see to believe. Let's break it all down. Angel went live, venting about her $74K rookie salary, which, according to her, doesn't even cover her rent. She claimed that if the WNBA doesn't start paying players what they deserve, a league-wide strike is a real possibility. I just hope y'all know the WNBA doesn't pay my bills at all. I don't even think it pays one of my bills. This is the same Angel Reese who racked up over $8 million in NIL endorsements at LSU with brands like PlayStation, Coach, and McDonald's. And now she's saying $74K is too low.
Season 2, I can't wait to work with you some more. The biggest advice I have for you is going to be how you shoot your layups, period.
In a league that loses tens of millions a year, then came Patrick Bet-David. And let's just say, he didn't come to play. He came with spreadsheets, sarcasm, and surgical precision. Every one of you WNBA players better pray Caitlin Clark doesn't get injured because she's keeping your league afloat. He exposed the WNBA's financial reality.
Layups! Bang! What do you mean? She's our double-double queen! Bang! What they say, if it's broke, don't fix it! Bang! Teaching Angel Reese to make a layup is like teaching an old dog a new trick. It ain't gonna work! Bang!
Hey, welcome to McDonald's. What can I get you?
Have the Angel Reese McBang!
The league generates about $200 million in revenue, but loses $50 million every year. Meanwhile, the NBA $5.3 billion in profit sharing.
Want to get paid. Possibility. Reese has been vocal about her low WNBA salary, revealing her $74,000 a year salary doesn't cover rent, stating on Instagram Live, I just hope you know that the WNBA doesn't pay my bills at all. I don't even think they pay one of my bills. Reese's financial struggles stem from WNBA salary not matching her past earnings, as her NIL valuation at LSU was $1.8 million, bolstered by deals with Reebok, PlayStation, McDonald's, and Coach, while a 4-year rookie deal was $324,000 with $74,000 due next season.
WNBA players only get 3% of revenue. And even that is a stretch when the league can't break even. Then things got ugly. Clips of Angel Reese's missed layups started circulating. Commentators joked about her shooting like she's playing dodge the rim rather than basketball. She's ambidextrous because she's equally bad with both hands. Professional basketball player working on layups is like a fish learning how to breathe underwater. Harsh? Maybe. But
I just hope y'all know the WNBA don't pay my bills at all. I don't even think that pays one of my bills. Let me do the math real quick.
It might cover that. Yeah, it definitely covers that.
What is I don't even know my salary.
That's what happens when your performance doesn't match your paycheck, and you threaten to shut down a league that's already fighting to stay alive. Those leagues were making billions when their players walked out. The WNBA, it's like comparing a lemonade stand to Apple. You can't demand raises in a business that survives on subsidies, Patrick pointed out. This isn't activism, it's financial fiction, and in the middle of all this chaos, Caitlin Clark. Calm, focused, breaking records and packing arenas without ever needing to go on Instagram Live to cry about money. While Angel Reese is becoming a meme.
Basketball sustained her, especially since the WNBA's $200 million revenue last season only allocated 9.3% to salaries, unlike the NBA's 50% share of the $5.3 billion in 2023. Adam, thoughts?
No, my rent is more than that. It's $8,000. I'm living beyond my means.
For missed layups, Caitlin is building a legacy. 1 3-pointer, 1 no-look pass, and 1 million view broadcast at a time. No one's denying that WNBA players deserve respect. But asking for more money from a league hemorrhaging cash is not brave, it's delusional. And when the person leading that charge is still figuring out how to finish a layup without...
Hey, this is the greatest Angel Reese layup you'll ever see. Here we go with the dump off, ba-da-dum-bum-bum. I'm loving it. Burn! Oh, she getting jiggy with it. Look at that, crisscross, zigging-zagging through the lane. Giddy up, yeehaw! Burn! Now I heard she's ambidextrous. That makes sense, cause she's equally doggy doo-doo with the right and left-handed layup. Bang! Professional basketball player needing to work on her layups is like a fish needing to learn how to breathe underwater. It doesn't make sense. Reese's Puffs!
Smacking the backboard? It's hard to take the revolution seriously. Maybe instead of talking strikes, Angel should talk shot mechanics. Open with the explosive clip of Angel Reese talking about a potential WNBA strike. Frame it as the moment that sent the internet into chaos. Analyze her quote about low salary and unmet demands. Transition into the tone-deaf nature of her comments considering she's a rookie still adapting to pro basketball. Angel Reese didn't just spark conversation, she ignited a wildfire. A rookie with a highlight reel of missed layups is now threatening to sit out unless the league coughs up more cash. Bold? Maybe. Delusional? You decide. Introduce Patrick Bet-David's viral response. Show
NBA. And what's her name? Angel Reese. Do it. I fully support your right to strike. So other sports have done it. So other major sports have done it. Here's a quick list for you, PBD. I put this together. Biggest sports strikes in history. 1994, the MLB strike. It was the first time that the World Series was canceled.
I remember.
You remember that? In 1998, the NBA went on strike. They canceled the All-Star game for the first time. The NFL has gone on strike multiple times. 1982, 1987, 2011. Here's the catch when you're going to go on strike. In 1994, MLB, NBA, NFL, what's the number one revenue sport in America? What do you think it is? The NFL. How much do you think they make? $17 billion. The NBA, a little over $11 billion. The MLB, also $11 billion. The NHL, $7 billion. Guys are a alleged $150 to $200 million company. You're operating at a loss every single year. You've never made money. It's called a zombie company. You're subsidized. For you, Vinny, real quick, rapid fire.
Go.
WNBA stats. Here we go. You're a sports guy. How many teams are in the WNBA?
9?
No, 13. How many games do they play?
80?
40.
Damn it.
Who won the championship this year and who played in the finals?
The Florida Magics.
No, the New York Liberty beat the Minnesota Lynx.
Oh, how he dismantled Angel's argument with data, league revenue, losses, and salaries. Emphasize his most savage lines about Caitlin Clark keeping the league afloat and Reese being more bricklayer than baller. PBD didn't just clap back, he brought receipts, facts, numbers, and a dose of reality. A business losing $50 million a year doesn't hand out raises, it hands out pink slips. Lay out the scale difference between the NBA and WNBA. Use graphics or side-by-side stats, teams, games, salaries, revenue share, viewership. Highlight how MLB, NFL, and NBA players went on strike when their leagues were already generating billions, unlike the WNBA. Striking only works when you bring...
Exactly.
I mean, I'm not huge on comparing the WNBA to the NBA. I don't really think that's fair. Obviously, I think where the WNBA is right now is pretty incredible. I think a lot of people, or most people, would not believe it's in the place that it is right now. So I think when people always ask me this question, where I think it'll be in 5 years, is it's hard for me to answer because people didn't even think we'd be right here, right now. And I think really sky's the limit. I think when you see, our TV numbers when we're on, national television, we're averaging over 1 million viewers or whatever it is. The All-Star game, I think, was over 4 million viewers. It's just really great numbers. So the more opportunities we're given, I think the more it's going to shine and get better and better. I think also the talent level in college is continuing to get a lot better, and as those players come into the league, and it's going to continue to improve. We're adding 2 new teams next year, and then probably another team year after that.
Some more games.
Yeah, more games, which I think will be good. It'll lengthen the season a little bit more.
dovetails to the NBA, but I do feel like the pay gap would be something that, we could just take a donation around the NBA maybe one night y'all don't go to the casino.
Something to the table. The NFL makes $17 billion a year. The WNBA, barely $150 million and still operating at a loss. That's not leverage. That's fantasy. Shift focus back to Reese's personal finances. Showcase how she made over $8 million at LSU thanks to Reebok, McDonald's, PlayStation, and more. Then contrast that with her complaints about the WNBA's $74K rookie salary not paying her bills. From NIL millions to crying broke, Reese went from cashing Reebok checks to complaining about rent. The math doesn't add up unless the backboard repair bills are in her name. Now shift to Caitlin Clark. Highlight her unprecedented impact. Ticket sales, TV ratings, attendance, merchandise, social media. Show how she's helping grow the league while Reese is threatening to stall it. Contrast her quiet leadership with Reese's headline-chasing antics. While Angel's busy throwing shade and bricks, Caitlin Clark is throwing dimes, breaking records, and saving the league without saying a word. Conclude with a mature reflection. The WNBA deserves more, but progress takes time.
I have something on this, though, because it pisses me off. It pisses me off because I don't think there's anyone in America that supports the WNBA more than NBA players.
100%.
The NBA players support the WNBA like
the most.
More than we probably support the NBA.
However, strike threats from rookies aren't the answer. Long-term investment, better marketing, and rising stars like Clark are. End with a powerful statement about growing the game the right way. The path to higher pay is paved with performance, not ultimatums. The WNBA needs Caitlin Clark's vision, not Angel Reese's tantrums, to reach its full potential. Dive into how the media plays a role in keeping Angel Reese relevant. Despite underwhelming performances, she's a magnet for engagement, clicks, views, debates. Explore how drama often gets more attention than discipline in today's attention economy. Angel might be missing layups, but she's never missing headlines. In a world where controversy clicks, her name stays in rotation, no matter what the box score says. Speculate, based on past interviews and culture, how veterans like Diana Taurasi, Sylvia Fowles, or even Aja Wilson might react to Reese's strike talk. Highlight how the old guard earned respect through grit, not social media storms, and what that culture
and what they need. And by the way, maybe they should play hard, but not flagrant foul. Caitlin Clark, can be, the face of the league. They may not like it's the face of the league. There may be professional jealousies among players, but maybe a face of the league can help things go and get merch, people in seats, and a better TV contract. They're getting a TV contract improvement for the 26th season.
Clash means. Imagine walking into a locker room with vets who've been grinding for decades, players who played overseas in the off-season just to survive. And now you're threatening to strike before earning your stripes? That's not just tone-deaf, that's disrespectful. Zoom out. Discuss how Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese, Paige Buchers, and others will shape the league's next 10 years. Pose the big question. Will the league embrace growth through excellence or fall into the trap of viral drama and entitlement? This moment is a fork in the road. Will the WNBA build on Caitlin Clark's generational impact? Or will it let ego and distraction hijack the movement? The choice is bigger than one player. It's about the future of the entire sport. At the end of the day, Angel Reese may be loud, but Caitlin Clark is loud where it counts. And if anyone's saving the WNBA, it's not the tantrums, it's the talent.